So, I don't really have a plan for this video, I just have a checklist here, but I wanted to go over a bunch of my shiny Pokemon, just because I think that's an interesting topic to talk about. I mean, I love those videos where it's just people going through their history of shinies they've collected and shinies they've hunted, etc., etc. So, to start this off, for a long time, I really wanted a shiny Pokemon, but I did not have the patience to fulfill a complete shiny hunt. So, technically speaking, my first shiny Pokemon was in Pokemon Quest. I haven't played this game in like 5 years. I opened it up to show shiny Magnemite. I was so mainly angry when I saw shiny Magnemite in Pokemon Quest, because I'd been so desperate for a shiny Pokemon. Yeah, it's something. Okay, now I'm in Pokemon Home, because that's where most of these Pokemon are, except for some of the Violet ones and some of the others, but most of them are here in Pokemon Home. Anyways, next on the list was my first Pokemon Go shiny. It was just a standard Pikachu. I evolved it into a Raichu. But this, I caught it, when I caught it, it was before Let's Go, so I couldn't transfer it into any mainline game, and at that time, there wasn't any evidence any Pokemon Go Pokemon would ever be able to go into the mainline games, so it felt the same as the Pokemon Quest Magnemite, in that I'd never get to actually use it in a Pokemon game. Of course, I did end up getting to use it in Let's Go Eevee, and I have it on that game. I don't feel like opening Let's Go Eevee. I just don't like that game a ton. But that was my first shiny Pokemon that could be used in a mainline game. That's the list. I'll go back to Pokemon Home, not Home, but Go in a minute, but first, my first actual shiny Pokemon caught in the mainline series was in Pokemon Ultra Moon. There was this post-game feature you may or may not have known about. In Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun, they added the Ultra Warp Ride. Just a little mini-game you go through, but the farther you go through the mini-game, the better Pokemon you find, and it includes raising your shiny odds. And it raises your shiny odds, dramatically. Drastically high shiny odds, at best, it gets to, 1 in 3 Pokemon will be shiny. It's a very limited selection of Pokemon, but very high shiny odds in the Ultra Warp Ride. With this, I used the Ultra Warp Ride to get this Lombre as my first shiny Pokemon caught in a mainline game. Similarly, I also got this Quagsire through the Ultra Warp Ride. And then check those off the list. Now, I don't exactly have this Pokemon in Home, because I haven't even transferred it up through the... I haven't transferred it past the game I caught it in, but my one and only, from what I'm remembering, only full odds shiny that I have is a Crobat I caught in Pokemon Soul Silver on the classic just grinding victory road to level up for the Pokemon League thing. And that was my first and only full odds shiny. and my first shiny that wasn't in a spin-off game or using some method to raise shiny odds. I'm very glad about that shiny. On the same topic as Pokemon Soul Silver, I of course have the Red Gyarados from Soul Silver, and I also have a Red Gyarados from Pokemon Crystal. Now, quickly, let me finish up the Pokemon Go stuff. As in, I also have this shiny Alolan Meowth, which is very pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna evolve it ever. And I also have 2 shiny Fennekins from a, Fennekin event or whatever. I'm absolutely going to use these Fennekins for some playthrough at some point. I'm thinking maybe Legends ZA, honestly, could be fun. Of course, this Fennekin is level 29, which is a bit annoying, but I might use one of these in Legends ZA. Now, of course, before I move on, I should mention the only, to my knowledge, failed shiny I've seen was in Let's Go Eevee. There was a shiny Venomoth, and I just, with the weird catching mechanics of Let's Go Eevee, I just failed to catch it. It ran away. The bug got on 2 legs and ran away. Still disappointed about that one. Now, the reason I have Sword open right here is my first ever actual shiny hunt that was completed was for shiny Galarian Zigzagoon. Took a while, but eventually I got it, and I'm very glad I did. It's kind of iconic. So this is Gamer EX. I leveled it up all the way to shiny Obstagoon. I think it's a beautiful shiny line. I love the Zigzagoon line a lot. The shiny of the Galarian Zigzagoon line is just perfect to me. It's incredible. That off the list. Okay, now, time to quickly acknowledge these 2 Legends Arceus shinies I have. This one was caught very normally, just encountered a shiny Hisuian Growlithe. Haven't evolved it. This one, though, I added to my actual main team. It's called Feverfew because I named like half my Hisuian team after things in Warrior Cats for some reason. Like, the theme was edible things, but I ran out of cool edible things, so I just went to Warrior Cats food. Like, Warrior Cats herbs, which are in real life, I think, but I know them from Warrior Cats, so I didn't notice they did the, cool symbols on the Legends Arceus moves. That's cool, I didn't know that. I can transfer it to BDSP, that's cool. Awesome. Also, in Legends Arceus, I don't have it on here for some reason, but I also have a shiny Basculete Legion. I just thought that's very cool to mention. Okay, now let me... And I'm just gonna go over my shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Violet real quick. here you can see Harold. I'll explain Harold in a moment, but of course I have the red Gyarados from Soul Silver here, as well as quite a variety of creatures, little fellas. I don't remember which one I got first. I think it was Shiny JP over here. That's their nickname. I don't remember their gender, but it's Shiny JP. This is the only game I have the Shiny Charm in. I just wanted the Shiny Charm, and it seemed like an easier game to complete the Pokédex for than like any other game, so I just completed the Pokédex, got the Shiny Charm. Now I have a bunch of shinies, like a ton of shinies. It's like half a box worth of shinies. It's a lot. So, we also have Purple Santa here, who I don't like the design of... Why am I blanking on its name? Delibird. I don't like the shiny of Delibird, but I'm glad to have it, because growing up I was always surrounded by Purple Santas, so it's a nice, like, family legacy thing to have shiny Delibird. I also have... gave it a cool name. I don't remember what nickname I gave it. Oh yeah, it was like 100. Its name is 100, I think. It just raced past me, and I saw it was shiny, so I kidnapped it. And behind me is a shiny Vulpix from Kitakami. Level 60, very yellow creature. Very lovely creature. I love Vulpix, and shiny Vulpix is a nice... well, it doesn't make the design worse, at least. I really like shiny Vulpix, mainly because I really like Vulpix. And its evolution is great, too. I definitely want to evolve it eventually, but I haven't gotten around to it. And over here is Harold, as I mentioned. Now, this isn't actually my shiny. My friend just happened to, for some reason, have 2 shinies of the same Pokemon, so he gave me Harold as just like a gift. Okay. Let me pack up this picnic. Now let me pack up this picnic and get like the other 6 shinies. So here's the other half of those Pokemon, killing Miraidon. But yeah. Some of these have interesting stories. I'm gonna try to go in order. I don't remember how I got Cheese, the shiny Meowstic, but it's a very beautiful shiny. Very underrated shiny. Very underrated Pokemon. I also got shiny Mimikyu. I think I was doing that, like, photo quest thingy? I don't remember. There are Ludon. Caught it in the, like, ice area of the teal mat. Not... what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but I caught it in the ice quarter of the dome. I just, like, happened to spot it. It just was there. And then... Tentacool. I was just AFK in the water, and then I looked around, and there was a shiny Tentacool in the circle around me. Anyways, as for these 2, I found shiny Tinkaton, or its like pre-evolved form, in a ruins area. And like not long before then, also in a ruins area, I was hanging out with a friend. Or several friends. Same friend as the Harold, and I found a shiny Bronzong in a different ruins area. And I think it's like the photo background thing that you can set for the online. I think I have that is just a photo of me and my friend posing with green metallic shinies. He had a Scizor that was shiny. Very fond memory. Yeah, so that's all the shinies off the top of my head. If I have any more, I'm not remembering them. But yeah, those are like all my notable shinies. I have like maybe a shiny Squirtle I got on the GTS or something through Pokemon Home, but I don't fully count that because I didn't obtain it through anything other than Wonder Trade, and I don't know its legitimacy, but it's a nice footnote. But yeah, that's all my shiny Pokemon. I just love this topic. I love talking about this topic. I hope you enjoyed this.